Everybody, myself Pratichi Gopal. I am a master's student of political science from Vasanta College for Women Rajghat, Banaras Hindu University. Today we will be discussing regional organizations with special reference to Indian foreign policy. Now let's know what is regional organization. Regional organizations are platforms that bring together neighboring countries to collaborate on political, economic, security and cultural matters. It have acquired new relevance during the last 3-4 decades. Notable regional arrangements formed since 1944 are the League of Arab States 1945, the Organization for European Economic Cooperation 1948, the Organization of American States 1948, and many others. The aims of regional organizations include promoting economic growth and development, enhancing regional security and stability, fostering cooperation and dialogue among member states, lastly, advancing political integration and cultural exchange. Chapter 8 of the UN Charter of United Nations provides the constitutional basis for the involvement of regional organizations in the maintenance of international peace and security, for which the Security Council is primarily responsible. Article 52 provides for the involvement of regional arrangements for agencies in peaceful settlement of disputes. Article 53 allows such arrangements to take enforcement action but only with explicit authorization by the Security Council. Article 54 stipulates that regional arrangements or agencies shall inform the Council of their activities for the maintenance of international peace and security at all times. In the context of India, these organizations are instrumental in achieving its foreign policy goals, which include ensuring regional stability, enhancing trade and connectivity, and asserting strategic autonomies. As India's foreign policy has evolved from non alignment to strategic engagement, its involvement in regional groupings has become increasingly proactive. What are the objectives of India's regional engagement? First, the desire to maintain peace and stability in South Asia and the broader Indo Pacific region. India seeks to promote economic integration, strengthen trade routes, and foster connectivity projects with its neighboring countries. Additionally, these platforms help India counterbalance the influence of external powers such as China and maintain its leadership role in the region. Energy security, cultural diplomacy, and disaster resilience are also key drivers of India's regional strategy. The first regional organization which we are going to discuss is SAARC, South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, was established in 1985 to promote cooperation among South Asian countries. India, being the largest and most influential member, has historically been a key driver of organization's agenda. However, SAARC's progress has been hindered by political tensions, especially between India and Pakistan. As we all know that the last summit of SAARC was held in 2015, and the next summit, which was going to be held in Islamabad in 2016, was suspended due to the Uri attacks, and since then no summits or meetings of the SAARC are held. So this is the reason, and this is the one of the most important factor for the failure of SAARC. The inability to foster substantial cooperation due to bilateral disputes has led to the stagnation of SAARC. As a result, India has been gradually shifting focus to other regional frameworks that offer more productive engagement. BIMSTEC, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. It was formed in 1997. BIMSTEC connects South and Southeast Asian countries. It includes nations like Bangladesh, India, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Nepal, and Bhutan. India views BIMSTEC as a vital alternative to SAARC and as a bridge to the Act East policy. The organization offers opportunities for collaboration and connectivity, counter-terrorism, climate change, and trade. BIMSTEC holds strategic importance due to its location in the Bay of Bengal and its potential to counter Chinese influence in the region. SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Though India was not its founding member, but it joined SCO in 2017, marking its growing interest in engaging with Eurasian countries. Basically, Eurasian countries are the countries which falls within the region of both Asia and Europe. For example, Russia. SCO brings together China, Russia, Central Asian countries, Pakistan, and India to address regional security, economic cooperation, and cultural exchange. For India, the SCO is a platform to expand its strategic presence in Central Asia and collaborate on counter-terrorism initiatives. However, India's involvement is complicated by its strained ties with China and Pakistan, both of which are also its members. ASEAN and India. India has been a dialogue partner of ASEAN since 1992 and a full strategic partner since 2012. ASEAN is central to India's Act East policy, and the partnership emphasizes trade, connectivity, and maritime cooperation. India ASEAN trade has grown significantly, supported by free trade agreements. Projects like India Myanmar Thailand Trilateral Highway illustrate India's commitment to enhancing physical and digital connectivity with Southeast Asia. This partnership also aligns with India's vision for a free, open, and inclusive Indo Pacific. Indian Ocean Rim Association. India is a founding member of IORA, an organization focused on enhancing cooperation among countries bordering the Indian Ocean. India has used IORA to advance its maritime diplomacy and promote regional initiatives under its Sagar doctrine. Sagar is security and growth for all in the region, was announced by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2015 in Port Blair in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Through IORA, India emphasizes maritime security, disaster response, and the blue economy. This engagement is crucial for countering China's growing naval presence and influence in Indian Ocean. BRICS and India, one of the most important regional organizations comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, serves as a platform for emerging economies to discuss global governance reforms and enhance economic cooperation. India's participation in BRICS reflects its aspiration for a multipolar world order and its support for South South cooperation. India has contributed to initiatives like New Development Bank and contingent reserve arrangements. Despite ideological differences among members, BRICS remains an important venue for India to advocate global equity and justice. Challenges in regional engagement. Despite its active involvement, India faces several challenges, like geopolitical rivalries, especially with China and Pakistan, often hinder the effectiveness of regional forums. Many organizations like SARC suffer from institutional weaknesses and lack of enforcement mechanisms, as we have discussed earlier, like the suspension of SARC meetings since 2016. Economic and strategic asymmetries among member states also create imbalances. Additionally, domestic politics and economic limitations can restrict India's ability to implement ambitious regional initiatives. What are the future prospects? India's regional diplomacy is expected to evolve with a stronger focus on multilateralism and strategic partnerships. Strengthening platforms like BIMSTEC and IORA will remain central to India's vision of regional integration. India is also likely to deepen its involvement in Indo Pacific initiatives, including Quad and Indo Pacific Oceans Initiative. Promoting connectivity, digital infrastructure, rule based regional order will guide India's future regional strategy, aligning with its role as a responsible regional leader. If we conclude, then regional organizations are integral to India's foreign policy. They allow India to promote stability, enhance economic cooperation, assert strategic influence in a rapidly changing global environment. Through its neighborhood first approach, Act East policy, and maritime outreach, India is striving to balance its national interest with broader regional objectives. Despite challenges, India's proactive diplomacy and leadership have the potential to shape the regional architecture of Asia and beyond. In the last slide, I have attached the references from where I have made this PPT. Thank you.